Hello students, today we are going to learn about herbal excipients. Herbal excipients. Before beginning with the actual topic, first of all, we must understand what are excipients. So as such, excipient derived from the Latin word and that Latin word it means to receive or to gather and to take out. Excipients as such, the dictionary meaning is an inactive substance that serves as the vehicle or medium for a drug or other active substances. So, what exactly excipient is? Excipient is an inactive substance in the formulation that serves as the vehicle of that formulation or that can be served as a medium for active constituents or drug what we call, as well as other active substances, even though drug or other active substances. So together it defines the excipients. As per the International Pharmaceutical Excipient Council, the excipients are defined as substance other than the active drug substance, means inactive substance other than the active drug substances of finished dosage form which have been appropriately evaluated for safety and are included in a drug delivery system to either aid in the processing of the drug or its manufacture, as well as to protect or to enhance stability, bioavailability, patient compliance. So there are so many functions. So basically excipients are the inactive substances and they are there in order to form the in order to help the dosage form. And excipients are a major component of almost all formulations. When we are dealing with the herbal formulation, so again we must be aware about herbal excipients, or we can say almost every formulation it contains a little bit excipient. So which herbal excipients it includes, we must be aware of that, and hence we are going to study this chapter. So excipients are all the major component of formulations, foods, cosmetics, dietary supplements. So almost everything related with the food and pharmaceutical industry contains excipient. So what exactly excipients do? As we talked in the definition, that helping to guarantee the stability of the drug, bioavailability of the active pharmaceutical ingredient, as well as drug products manufacturability. So when there are certain medicinal agents, or we can say active pharmaceutical ingredients, we have to convert them into the formulation. Why exactly we have to convert them in a formulation? Because as such we are not able to take the drug, so it needs to incorporate it in certain formulation, and in that case our excipients helps us a lot. So if excipients are not there, then it is very difficult to manufacture the formulation. So excipients is the very important part of the formulation, even though it is not active in showing any therapeutic effect, but in order to manufacture the dosage form, excipients are necessary. So now we come to know about excipients. Apart from that, role of excipients. So there are several role, or we can say functions of excipients. First, excipients is a aid in processing of dosage form during its manufacture. Just now what I discussed or what I told you, this is the first thing, that aid in the processing of dosage form during its manufacturing. Second thing, protect and enhance stability of the drug. How exactly it is going to protect or enhance stability? By modifying pH, by modifying some solubility, as well as preservative, antioxidants. So all these things, they are going to protect and enhance the stability of the drug. Apart from that, help in product identification and enhance any attribute of overall safety. Product identification, what it means? So even though we are able to identify the several products, or even though we are able to carry out the quality control based on the excipients which are being used, as well as it is going to enhance safety of that particular drug by increasing its stability, we can say, as well as assist in the effective drug delivery. So there are several formulations like emulsions, suspensions, or sustained release dosage form. So in all these formulation, my dear students, so excipients is having a very important role in order to assist the effective drug delivery. So excipients are the polymers which are going to dissolve, which are pH sensitive, so they are going to carry out the effective drug delivery, as well as help to enhance bioavailability or acceptability by patient. What exactly it means? There are several active pharmaceutical ingredients which are having less bioavailability, but we can modify their availability or absorption rate by using certain excipients. So this particular function is also, or this particular role is also played by excipient, as well as there are several drugs with them we are not able to consume them directly. So if that particular drugs in the form of formulation, so definitely it is going to enhance the patient compliance. There are several dosage forms. Even though the patient is we can say not conscious, we can deliver that particular drug to the patient by making it in a several different formulation, and in that case excipient helps us a lot. So these are the all are the role of excipients, or we can say in short these are the functions of excipients. Moving towards the next, if excipients are there, so there are of two type of excipients, or even though we are going to go through the classification of excipients, but we are going to deal with the herbal excipients. So before beginning with the actual classification, as you are aware about excipients, what do you think which are the advantages of herbal excipients? So first thing is economic. They are really cheap, means they are obtained from the natural sources, so they are cheap. Second thing, they are easily available. Easily available means everywhere they are available, as it is obtained from the natural source. Less toxic, definitely it is a part of plant, or even though it is in mineral, so it is having very less toxicity than the synthetic one. Natural excipients, biocompatible. Biocompatible as it is obtained from the natural sources, so definitely it is, its compliance is higher, so it is biocompatible, as well as safe and biodegradable. Definitely whenever we are preparing formulation, we must consider that the excipients must be safe, as well as they must be biodegradable. So this particular thing, this is the one of the advantage of excipients. And lastly, we can prepare several derivatives of the excipients by using chemical reactions. So these excipients can be chemically modified. So all these are the advantages of excipients. But at the same time, there are certain limitations of herbal excipients or the natural excipients. So before going for the actual discussion regarding the natural excipients, I would like to tell you to pause this video and write down some limitations. What you think is the limitation of the natural excipients? Okay, so first, I hope you had written so many limitations. All the excipients are mainly carbohydrate derivatives, so they are very prone to the microbial contamination. Second thing, due to the environmental, regional and climatic conditions, as the quality of the plant is get affected, our natural excipients also leads to the variation in its quality. Apart from that, all these are obtained from the natural source, and hence our uh, risk of aflatoxin contamination or heavy metal contamination, pesticide contamination is higher in case of natural excipients, as we are obtaining them directly from the plants grown in the nature, and hence there is a risk of accumulation of heavy metal or pesticides in them. So these are the few limitations of excipients. Next, we are going to